This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
This is The Mighty Rock, starring BJ and Migs. Mornings.
Because, hey, at least once a day, you should experience a BJ.
You know, I'm ready for my BJ.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Oh, they still got some of these left, huh?
Ride the turtle.
Everything must go.
That's a shot. Yeah. I see so many people wearing them, too, out of spite for me, but they're wearing them.
How great is it on Twitter? You look and everyone's tagging you, showing you the pictures of the Ride the Turtle shirt that they purchased at the Rock Shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ride the turtle.
And some of the usual idiots that, like the Lakewood Larrys of the world that, just like to tag me with all the things they're doing to troll me.
I say good people.
Is that what you say?
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? If you'd like to be like the good people, go buy these shirts. Yeah, ride it. Yeah, because the sooner you do, the sooner I have to stop talking about these shirts. So I think that's really... We're all winners then at that point. The
perfect shirt for the summertime and for tagging BJ Shea on all social media.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessary. Anyway, go to the Rock Shop. Buy them all. Really, just, you. I'm talking to you. Buy them all.
I like turtles.
Yeah, just ask them how many they have left and buy them all. Okay, thank you. KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and you can ride the turtle, but it's Thursday, so let's get cracking!
Release the Kraken.
You're going to ride the Kraken.
Ooh, yeah, ride the Kraken. Get up on one of those tentacles and, ride around or something like that.
Well, that sounds like a...
thumbnail.
Okay, yeah. Don't click on those ones.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's just get to our contestant. We've got Logan in Redmond. Logan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Go ride that turtle. Sploosh. For those playing at home, Logan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Logan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Always.
What West Coast city is the setting for the Clint Eastwood movie Dirty Harry?
San Francisco.
Yes. What Friends actor played Rose in the comedy We're the Millers?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. What is the official language of Portugal?
Spanish?
No.
Portuguese.
Yes. The Safety Dance was a hit song for what pop band?
Oh, pass.
Who plays the title character in the upcoming movie Black Widow?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes. Which movie studio has a roaring lion as its logo?
MGM.
Yes. What year of the early 2010s did the Xbox One come out?
2011.
No.
2012.
No.
2013.
Yes. Typically, what kind of cheese is string cheese made of?
Mozzarella.
Yes. In the Addams Family movie, which role did Angelica Houston play?
Morticia.
Yes. The Astros are a Major League Baseball team from what city?
Houston.
Yes. The Safety Dance was a hit song for what pop band?
I don't know.
Ah, Logan, so close to a perfect 10. Got a 9.
What about the Sulu dance? What band was that from?
That would be George Takei and the what was that sword that he used? I was gonna say like the rapiers or the foils or something, but
I think you're close. I think it's a foil.
yeah, I was gonna have some fun with that, but I screwed it up.
Well, you tried.
I
That's
tried
what
to get
counts.
some deep Star Trek knowledge there, and it almost worked there.
Well, listen, you know what? You gave it a shot.
I did. Thanks. Steve's back. Are you ready?
Release the Kraken.
What West Coast city is the setting for the Clint Eastwood movie Dirty Harry?
San Francisco.
Yes. What Friends actor played Rose in the comedy We're the Millers?
Oh, sweet Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
don't know
What
why
is
she's
the what is the official language of Portugal?
Spanish.
No.
English.
No.
Portuguese.
Yes.
Nice.
The
Portuguese.
the Safety Dance was a hit song for what pop band?
Oh, Men Without Hats.
Yes. Who plays the title character in the upcoming movie Black Widow?
Huh?
Who plays the title character in the
Oh,
upcoming
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
We just talked about that yesterday.
Which movie studio has a roaring lion as its logo?
MGM.
Yes. What year of the early 2010s did the Xbox One come out?
2001.
No.
Oh, wait. 2011.
No.
2012.
No. Typically, what kind of cheese is string cheese made of?
American?
No.
I can see it, but I can't. Parmesan?
No.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
yes.
No. 1,
I
2,
know
3,
it's not
4,
cheddar.
5, 6. You lose 6-9.
Nice.
Nice for Logan. Maybe not so much for you.
Good job, Logan. You got me a song, sir.
Yeah. Nice score there, too.
Yeah. Very, very nice job.
If I'm gonna lose, I'd like to lose 6-9.
Exactly.
Here you go, buddy.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a Monday, but this will get you pumped up.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Leo.
The only one that correct with the Safety Dance, and then you kept singing and kept screwing me up. The year of the early 2010s, the Xbox One came out. Logan got correct. It was 2013.
Yeah, I screwed up with the 2001.
Yeah, you did.
The string cheese is made out of mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Nice.
And there's 2 questions you didn't get to in the Addams Family movie. What role did Angelica Houston play?
Morticia.
Yes. And then the Astros are a Major League Baseball team from?
Houston.
Wow, he really would have done well.
Yeah, but he still would have lost because he missed 2.
Yeah, I would have
So-
lost 9-8.
Yes.
Oh.
So congrats to Logan.
I feel bad for this. I feel
Really?
Yeah, it's a sad day. Sad day for Steve. It's pretty much over. He's done. He's had a long run, and now it's come to an end.
It has felt like forever since I've heard a song, a
Yeah.
loser song.
Yeah, it really is. I know. It's getting to the point where it's like I forgot what button to press. That's how long it's been.
I was like the Sounders for a minute. Unbeaten.
Yeah.
So they did a recent study where they asked folks this question, and this is an interesting one because depending upon how flush you feel in life or how lazy you are, they said if you have to stop and fuel up today, will you go to the closest gas station or drive a little further to the cheapest gas station?
Cheapest.
You go cheapest, huh?
Nowadays, yes.
Well, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous right now.
Yeah, well, and some of the ones that are closest to my house are like above
Well, you're in West
$4.
Seattle. What is it, like $9 a gallon?
Yeah.
gosh, yeah,
I think
right.
it was 15 last time I checked, but you
Yeah.
know, thanks for undergoing there. But yeah, no, it's like above $4, and so a lot of times I'll just go to the cheap gas station.
I just go to whatever's closest. I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm definitely on the late. Well, I go to wherever the closest Shell station is. I'm very loyal to Shell.
Oh.
Because they got
all right.
Jacksons.
Oh, right.
And I got to keep Jacksons in business. I don't want them to stop making them cookies, BJ.
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, you're a Jackson's man.
You get the best cookie.
Yes.
I got it. Okay.
Yes. One right off Meridian, baby.
Well, it's
Right
it's
across
close.
from Lowe's. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so you give us the
River
exact
Puyallup.
location. Why would you do that? Now people are going to go get your cookies.
Yeah, you know what? They did have a little bit of a shortage when we were talking about them a lot. And they said that there are people coming in because they heard on the radio that they had good cookies.
Wow. Okay. Man, see, you know what? You're defeating your own purpose. You can't, or either that, you're helping yourself out so you won't be tempted by what's not there.
Well, that just means they got to step up the cookie purchasing.
Yeah, I bet it's weird where they go, why is this Jackson's outperforming cookie-wise and all the other Jacksons? I don't get it.
One in Puyallup seems to do really well.
Yeah.
Well, I go to other Jacksons, I don't see those cookies. Either they're stocked in a different spot. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I'll have to check the Mercer Islands Jacksons to see if that's the case.
Yeah, get back to me about that.
Which now, is the caramel ones?
Either one, the Snickerdoodle or the caramel one.
Oh, the Snickerdoodle's now on your list, too. All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Also, I like the Safeway one because it's a little bit cheaper. And that one's actually now on my way home closer.
Oh, so how's their cookie game going for you?
I haven't noticed any cookies, but they have those sweet. What am I doing?
What are you doing? You are busting yourself for basically saying what you do beyond get gas.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I have my spots, man.
Yeah, this is an elaborate plan for your wife has paid me off to go, I need to know everything my husband does when he gets gas.
Well, the Safeway one's got the sweet trail mix. That's the Reese's peanut butter cups
There
with
we
the
go.
Reese's Pieces and the little pretzels. It's very healthy, BJ.
Yeah, how is
mix.
that a trail mix?
I don't know, Rev, but
It's a trail.
What trail are you going on for that?
it's clearly Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
I don't
fair. It's
know.
a good trail.
It is the most ridiculous trail mix, but it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, should they really even put the word trail in there?
They should just call it the unhealthy trail mix.
Yeah, they really should. And well, congratulations to you. So you got the trail mix or you get the Snickerdoodle. That's not a bad deal.
Well, what about you? Do you go cheapest or closest?
I go closest.
Yeah.
Actually, and I go to the same one. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like going to any gas station but the one that I go to.
Yeah.
So they could charge me $40 million and I would still go to them. Which is, because I don't like when I go to another gas station, I feel weird. Like I hope everything works the way it's supposed to. I went to one recently and it wouldn't take my phone. And it wouldn't take my phone. It wouldn't take my card. And I'm like, I don't see this. Why don't I go to a different gas station?
What do they take? Cash only? Did they have like some guy out there with a little like change purse?
It was weird. I mean, I had to reset them a couple of times. So I don't know. Maybe it was pilot error. I mean, there was one time where I couldn't even get it to fill up my car. And then I told Sarah.
I had that issue in my old car, like where it was like there were certain nozzles that just didn't seem to like work well.
Yeah, you have to push them all the way in.
I would do any of that, and it would maybe get like $2 worth of gas, and it would pop.
Yeah.
So like there's certain gas stations where like, yeah, I'm not effing with you anymore. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, and but that's what was so bizarre. I was like, I don't get it. What have they done? Was my car so old now? I mean, I do have a car. I do have a 2004, so maybe so. But it's like, did they change the nozzles? Why would they change the nozzles?
It is weird how some cars just they don't cooperate with their nozzles.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's a racket. They want me to get a new car.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, they're in cahoots.
They are in cahoots.
You know what we all need to do is we need to go to Portland and just have them pump our gas for us, so that way we don't have to worry about it.
And you could just drop off your car and go get some steak bites while they pump up the gas.
There you go.
Drop off your car.
At the gas station.
Go to the Acropolis while you're getting your car filled up. How long do you think this process will?
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Take to fill up your car.
I don't know. The time's a wasting, BJ.
Fair enough. There you go. And then, where did he go? The Acropolis. He went to the Acropolis. But what?
But I'm pumping his gas. He said he'll be right back. He's just going to grab some steak tips.
Yeah.
He took an Uber over there.
Yeah. Who do you think you're leaving it off for detailing as well? Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to wash it for me, too, right, kid? You're going to do everything. Here you go. Here's a nickel. Get out of here.
This guy left his car at the gas station for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And he came back saying he couldn't afford the gas anymore.
Wonder why that is. We got a woman in her 70s who's in the news because she likes to collect barbed wire. Yeah, I'll tell you all about her at 7:17 on The Rock.
You're listening to BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a woman from England. Her name is Jackie.
Jackie.
And people are talking about Jackie because she's got a very odd collection. She's a grandma. She's a grandmother of 4. She likes to collect barbed wire. Which is
wow. Vicky showed me a picture of it, and she just looks like this sweet old lady that's in her 70s, and she's got a crap ton of barbed wire.
Yeah. She spent over $2,000 on this barbed wire. And she said it all began 20 years ago. She was visiting Texas, and she says she finds the history of barbed wire fascinating.
Oh, she should go to like death matches in wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if she likes barbed wire, she'd probably love it against someone's flesh.
Wow.
Whoa. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, she's even got a toilet that she's decorated like in a barbed wire theme.
With barbed wire on the toilet seat?
Well, it's like in like a see-through, like acrylic kind of a thing, the toilet is, and then inside of it is the barbed wire. So you're still sitting on something smooth.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, just think, you never know, like if the acrylic wears out or something, you could really.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just trying to keep people from going number 2 in that bathroom.
Could be. Yeah, so it started because she was in Texas and came across a museum called the Devil's Rope Museum, which I never knew barbed wire was actually called the Devil's Rope.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
The Devil's Rope.
So she purchased a Ziploc bag of 4-inch pieces of wire from that place, and it also had an information sheet about barbed wire, and that's when she said she started becoming highly obsessed. I wonder what this museum looks like. I wonder if it's just like, Jimmy and Johnny put together a museum.
It looks very hole-in-the-wallish, but still kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, it's a Route 66 museum, so it's usually just something off the side of the road to get anybody to show up anywhere, like, like the big, largest ball of twine and that sort of ridiculous stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well,
how do they stay open, though? Like, I mean, do they take donations?
Yeah, donations welcomed, free admission.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you show up there, I'm just going to look at these things, but I don't know if I'd ever really... It'd be cool to look at, but I'm not going to want a souvenir of a barbed wire thing.
Well, Jackie did.
Yeah, that's true. She did.
She took some with her, and she's got her hallway decorated with about 90 unique pieces of mainly American barbed wire. I didn't know, like there's American barbed wire, and there might be other barbed wire, like from other countries.
Yeah, different styles, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, the American one's typically stronger than, like, the Lithuanian barbed wire.
America!
Yeah.
That's what I've read.
Yeah.
She's got some pieces of barbed wire, 60 years old, going back all the way to the American Civil War. Wow. That is, she has a monthly subscription to Barbed Wire Magazine.
There's a magazine?
Didn't know that existed.
What is the monthly subscription to that? Like, is it a digital magazine or is it an actual, hard magazine?
I feel like it's got to be a hard magazine, right?
Does she have the Pam Anderson barbed wire tattoo around her arm?
She needs that.
Right?
Yeah, she really, really does. You're right. She says that she always makes time to visit museums or conventions when she's in the States. Barbed wire museums or conventions. How many of these museums are there?
Dude, someone just said my dad has a barbed wire collection as well. He passed it on to my son. We built shadow boxes for it, have a description of what kind is next to each piece.
Okay.
And apparently barbed wire needs to be 18 to 23 inches long to be an official piece. So are you telling me that this lady's stuff is not official? Didn't you say it was 4 inches?
Yeah, you're right. That's really, yeah.
Oh, this lady's doing it wrong.
Yeah, 4-inch pieces. I did. They actually have an official length. I mean, what if they took one that was an official length and just cut it up so that they could give out pieces of souvenir? It was a piece of barbed wire.
Yeah.
Already they got rules. See, there are rules I don't even know about this whole thing.
There's probably like gatekeepers for this barbed wire collection.
You're right. There's gatekeepers.
And here we are gatekeeping. Like, hers isn't good enough. It's only 4 inches long.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So there's a woman from England who's in the news because of her odd collection of barbed wire. How about you? Maybe there's something that you collect that you know is odd, and people go, "Really? You do that?" 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What is something that you collect that you know is odd? Your calls, your texts after Lincoln Park on the Rock.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. So there's a woman in England. She's in the news because she has a very odd collection. She collects barbed wire.
Yeah.
And, I think that's odd.
It is odd, but imagine walking into her house, and Vicky will show me pictures of her house, and she's got like all this stuff. Like instead of framed art, she's got like these mounted pieces of barbed wire. She's got like a lamp and other light fixtures and candle holders that are all barbed wire. It's kind of a cool look.
Yeah, and I would be disturbed. I think I'd walk in and go, what the hell? Because, barbed wire is, it's not a nice thing. It's meant to hurt people, right? Or keep people either from
keep
getting
stuff
in.
out, keep cattle away.
Yeah.
But it's a cool look.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna,
Well,
I don't know if I want it in my house. Yeah.
Well, no one's asking you to put it in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, your name's not Jackie.
Yeah, it isn't.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're wondering, how about you? What is something that you collect that you know is odd? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Some of the texts are just great. Some people think it's strange. I collect license plates. I have all 50 states with different variations and probably 30 or so foreign plates, not including Canada.
Cool.
That's super awesome.
Yeah, like if you had like a whole wall of license plates, I think that would be a cool look.
How do you get them all?
You steal them from people's cars.
Oh,
BJ.
right. I never entertained that.
You could probably go to like junkyards or something and pick up some.
I started doing that for all the places that I live because I was moving a lot, earlier in my radio career. And so I'd bring them with me everywhere. And I might still have a couple of plates somewhere.
Yeah.
But I was like, then I thought, I don't know, is this like a wall of failure because I can't keep a job?
I mean, you've been in one place for 20-something years. I think you're doing all right.
That's what I'm saying. So then pretty much it's like that's the end. So then the collection stops. And it's like, well, then that's...
Oh.
Well. And I don't know, does Washington let you keep your plates? Because I had plates and then I had to give them back.
Yeah, I've got some of my old plates. Yeah, like my vanity plate that said En Fuego on it. I still have those.
Oh, your vanity plate, yeah. I had regular plates, and then they made me change them for some reason. Or you had to pay to keep the same ones. It was weird.
Yeah, I remember having to get some changed, and they just mailed me the new ones.
Yeah.
And I just kept the old ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I have the old ones and forgot. Oh, all right. Well, I gotta put them up my wall then.
I got to look for them.
See, I can't remember a thing. That's the other problem. What's the point of having a collection if you don't remember it?
That's true.
Yeah.
One person texted in, Thomas from Seattle, says, every hike I go on, I hike. I like to find a rock that catches my eye, and I add it to my collection of trail rocks. Each one has a memory.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's cute. I saw something on
Do you remember the Mama from the Train?
Yeah.
Like the coin collection with Owen.
Oh.
He's like, and it was like really basic coins. That, to somebody other than you, these coins meant nothing, but for him, it had the great memories that they went along with it.
Yeah, which that's an easy collection to do. Where basically you don't have to go and get anything rare. You just get it based on what's important to you.
Owen. Sorry, Rev, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that along the lines of the trail rocks, I saw something on TikTok where a lady would take like the dollar store little mason jars, and if she would go to a beach, she would get a little bit of the beach or the rocks or something like that, and then also scoop up some of the water, the ocean or the lake water, and then just keep those as little keepsakes and kind of like little dioramas almost on her shelves.
Well, I'm not sure if our buddy Tony F. and Mitchell from Tony's Tried and True Tattoo in Port Orchard, I don't know if he still does it, but for a while, whenever I would go somewhere on vacation, he'd be like, hey, grab me some of the sand. And he'd keep little jars of different sands from different beaches. Like that was like a collection thing for him.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the beach.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun little display to have. Like, oh, this is from Hawaii, this is from California, and so on and so forth.
So she took it to the next level where she's got water mixed in with that sand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. So you really do have some of that ocean water.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
someone said my dad and I have collected Pez dispensers since I was a kid. We have over 500.
Whoa.
That's neat.
I wonder
That
what the
gets
most, because there's some expensive ones.
Oh, I don't even care about the value. I just like Pez dispensers.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to look at them. Like, you should post a picture of that. That's pretty cool.
500 of those. Yeah, see, that's the problem is that you got to take a place in your house somewhere they got to go. And sometimes your significant other is like, I do not want all this somewhere.
Yeah, that would be a tough sell for my wife, I think, if I had a whole wall of Pez dispensers.
Yeah.
I would love that, though. But I'd more so I just want the Pez candy inside the dispensers.
That's what's going
It's
on.
really not
okay.
the dispenser. It's what comes out of them.
All right. I think we can make you a deal because that guy has got 500 of them. I'm sure he'll give you the candy if you give him the dispenser.
There's some Pez dispensers worth $1,000.
Yeah.
They're like from the 70s, like Donald Duck, Captain Hook, Dumbo.
Damn.
So if you still have any of these from childhood,
Yeah, I
they're worth a
saw.
lot.
I saw an old episode of Kevin Smith's Secret Stash.
Uh-huh.
They had talked to some Pez dispenser guy, and they thought they found a rare one of Thomas Jefferson or something like that, a president, and it was a fake.
It was a fake?
Yeah, they thought it was they thought this was a real one. Somebody actually made like some fake ones or something, and the guy was like, "Yeah, this was the real one. This you talk 5 figures here, but unfortunately, it's not."
That's a bummer.
So there's some there's some really it's hard to believe a Pez dispenser can be worth that much.
How do we get BJ and Miggs Pez dispensers?
That's a really good question.
That could be the next thing in the rock shop, BJ.
That's the next thing we're going to sell. I mean, I'll
Would
support
you rather,
that.
You'd be okay with that one?
Oh, sure. I mean, the Pez dispenser's classic.
That would be pretty sick. I wonder if you could get those made. Mine's easy to make because I'm just a bald guy again.
You're right. Yeah, if
It's
there's
just
anybody
whatever
ever-
the prototype is, just slap some like eyes on them.
I don't have much hair on me, so you could just get yours and just put a little hair on it, and they can say it's both of us.
You know, just most half-assed Pez dispensers.
Just get 2 bald guys. There's got to be a Telly Savalas, right? Of all people, Telly Savalas.
Telly Savalas?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is there anybody else
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah.
A King Kong Bundy.
Yeah.
I'm running out of ideas.
There's a lot of Etsy's that do custom Pez. So if you want to help a small person make things, you can do that.
Yeah. Small business, you mean?
Yeah, that's not
I
a
was
small
like,
person.
yeah, what is that? A little person has to make them?
A small business.
That would be
Just need teeny hands in order to make these.
Etsy. Yeah. Etsy is that company. Yeah.
Well, we just need a 3D printer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, at that point, then we can make anything we want with a 3D printer. But then, is it legit? You know what I mean?
If it works, it is.
If it works, it is. All right. So counterfeiting is. So if okay, you're watching a little too much Money Heist, my friend.
Well, I also did just find your face on a Pez dispenser for only $75.
Oh, hey, that's going to be hard to sell on the road.
That's
Make a profit.
That's a bad financial decision. Coming from a guy who makes a lot of bad financial decisions, I can't justify dropping $75 for somebody to make me a custom Pez dispenser.
You can get a custom Funko Pop for cheaper than that.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, like
the off-brand sort of stuff.
Someone that does it on the side, like you can get one for like $50
Okay.
for some people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, $50. That's not. I mean, you can buy some Funkos that depending upon how rare they are. All right. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. It's even cheaper than the Pez dispenser. Let's go to Tom in Auburn. Tom, you are on the rock.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How about you, buddy? What odd thing do you collect?
I collect Superman.
Like different Superman stuff, or actually Clark Kent?
Or do you have Henry Cavill in your house? Because I'm coming over.
Yeah.
No, I don't have Henry Cavill. But I have a Henry Cavill Superman pop, if that counts. But
okay.
I mostly focus on comic books just because they're easier to store and display. But I also do pick up a few odd knickknacks here and there that it's just kind of cool to have. When I was in college, I found at an antique store an old Superman, like the box phonograph, where it's got you have to open it up and you got the turntable in there and
oh yeah,
you plug in. I've got one of those, and I recently picked up the old Atari game.
Oh wow!
Oh, like the 2600?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I just picked out. I found that for like $10 at a shop.
And do people think you're odd for this? Because I mean, I feel like collecting comic books and stuff like that has been a thing that everybody's done. Oh well, or at least everybody knows about.
It's a lot more mainstream now, but when, I started collecting back in high school. I was 20 years ago, and I grew up in a small town, so I always felt kind of like an oddball because even though I played sports, I also really, really liked Superman and comic books. But there was nobody else in my school, in my small school, that did.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Dude,
I can see that. Yeah.
I just found the old Atari game for Superman on
look at
YouTube,
that.
like the video, and I remember this game. It was it was the like the worst graphics. It's
Yep.
so cheesy, but man, I was such a fan of this game.
But when you think about what they had to work with, it's pretty cool that they made him at least look like he goes into the phone booth and everything.
Right, you go and then he's got a kid, but it's like just what is that? Is that even 8-bit?
Yeah.
Or is that like 2-bit?
It's less than 8-bit, but he kind of looks like Spider-Man too, so you could just repackage it and sell it.
It is.
Remove the cape. Yeah, I mean it's crazy how video games have evolved. This is from 1979.
Yeah, dude, I remember all of these, and this was so frustrating because now, of course, your console gaming can be as good as arcade gaming, but the arcades were still better than what you could get on the 2600. But
Yeah, totally.
But unfortunately, I mean, hey, 2600 was something you could bring home, but God, those graphics are a beating.
Oh, the Pac-Man on Atari was horrifying.
Oh, God, yeah.
Imagine showing this to someone being like, this is what we thought was a quality graphic video game. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's all we had.
I know, but I remember being like, this is amazing. And now it just looks like someone failed like their app development class in college.
Oh yeah, dude. It is nuts to think what entertained people back then. Or I mean, there was the stick in a circle, right? Remember the circle stick thing that people loved? Well, you don't, but I do back in the colonial times.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first toys you get to see in like the old pictures.
Stick in a circle?
Yes, they have a little stick in there. Like,
was this when you were trying to figure out how to build fire too?
Yeah. If you ever watch an old movie, like they're trying to show you olden times, they have the kid running around with the stick in the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you probably.
What the hell are they doing with this?
They're chasing it. It was fun.
That was what they thought was fun, and I would watch those olden time movies going, who would ever think this is fun? It's a stupid stick in a circle. And the kids would go, woo, yeah.
I mean, don't knock it till you try it, I guess.
Well, yeah. I think I'd rather have a 2600, thank you. If I had to take my choice between the stick and the circle. A well-known actress has just admitted that she once passed out on the set of a film that she was working on because she took some ecstasy. Ooh. You're going to hear from her at 7:49 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.